Hello. Okay, not the warmest of days, but it's not bad. Have a look at this, huh? Bit of sun, but look how quiet it is here. How great it is. No one around, but just my annoying voice for you. Okay, so have I got something to show you? Hence this interesting weapon. Right then. Now, what we have here, actually a few Japanese temple bell bronze Buddhist, and a few bits and pieces. Now, some of these things come from the Taisho period, which is 1912 to 1926, particularly things like that, and these and a number of the older brass pieces. Now let's see, the everything's included. It even has a box of old school money. And yes, these coins are amazing. Some of them are from the 1860s upwards to around the 1940s, and yes, they did use money of this particular size. You find there's a whole heap of money. Believe it or not, I found all of this in an old safe. I was going to use this thing, it's going to be Thunderbox number 2. I'm going to turn it into a firebox, and as we've got it open, this was wedged up to the back. It was all rusted and wedged up to the back of it, and it just looked like a piece of the actual construction of it, and I managed to just, what's going on here, and I just ripped it off. This thing came off with it, and I found a box of old coins that was sitting up on its side, you see, and it was just looked like part of the actual main frame of the safe. So that's that. Yeah, so all those really interesting, there's a lot of interesting coins in there. I've gone through some of them, had a look at the dates and things. Oh, there you are. That's an interesting additive. Okay, so this bell, wonderful condition. I've got a nice new cushion. Haven't even opened it from the bubble wrap there. This is absolutely awesome. Now the main bell, that something of that size in great condition would be about $6,000. That's the way it is. But alas, it's had some repairs to it. It's had a weld to it, and once they've been repaired, I mean, or in need of repair, they never sound the same. It's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. Now, a lot of these pieces are brass, so as you can see, freight is not going to be cheap. I cannot send this stuff without worrying via sea freight. It's too rough. Sea freight's too rough, especially for that sort of thing. Now, the brass things will make it. I prefer to send it via cell, which is economy air. So it'll come in like 4 separate boxes. So yes, expensive, freight-wise, and yet, you're assured that it'll get there, as some of the sea freight captains go all Bermuda Triangle sometimes, sort of thing, and they must employ sports people in the off-season to sort of smash boxes up so they can get some exercise. But anyways, let's move on. Now you'll find a lot of these pieces were wrapped in really old newspaper, so from the dates we were able to clarify that they were around the Taisho period. Some of them are newer pieces. You'll find there's a lot of incense burners and all kinds of interesting things here. So this is the real deal incense that you'll find in Shinto shrines and Buddhist temples. Over the trees. Okay, so like that, that's the real deal. It smells great. This is, I think they use that matsuri tree, which is the smell of the forest. So there you have it, which is like they're around up there. Somewhere, those trees. Okay, now, let's see. We have smaller bells. This old school one right here must have like a hairline crack or something in it because it's not coming up with sound. So we have that, and great sound there. And this one shouldn't be belted. So you can still get a fair sound out of it, but you have to sort of vary where you strike. Too much, too high. It's not as good, and I like to use more of the cushioning portion of this in your striker in order to get that better sound. So work with it, and not to abuse it kind of thing, because it has had that cracking in it. So or maybe you could get someone to that knows a bit about bronze welding, something like that, you know, but that's all expense again. But then again, let's see, let's move on to some things here. This is totally unscripted. Okay, I did write a few things down, so I'll get this right. Now, this is from, the kanji tells us, from the Showa period, and that's the Showa right there. It's Showa Sanju-san Nen Hachigatsu Jugo Nichi. Now, that there is the 33rd year of the Showa period, which in the Western calendar comes to 1958. Hachigatsu, that's August, and Jugo Nichi, that's the 15th day. Okay, now this says it's donated, and this here, I had that translated. It was donated by a fellow by the name of Morikawa Masanobu. Alright, so Morikawa, so I should have known that anyway, that's the side. Morikawa, three lines, but this here I had no idea, so that's that. Let's see, what else do I need to... oh, as you can see, there's all kinds of really beautiful pieces with it, and I'll price it, you know, to be very fair, because it has had the repair. If there was no repair to it and no need, it'd be mine. I would keep it for certain. Well, I had better get to packing up. As you can see, there's a lot here, you know, incense burners and hooks and things, and some interesting things like, let me try to find them here. Yeah, I think there's a few of these around. There's one over there. See this hook thing here, so you hang that, and so you can hang that above, and one on the other side. And same with this sort of thing, and whether you're to put, I don't know what is in need there. Your candle holders, they're in good nick. They're okay, nice and straight there. There you have it. So an enormous amount of stuff, and this old wooden box will come with it. Okay. And that's actually the box that these older pieces were in and will be in once again. So there you are. Alright, so money bags, you'll have all that too. It's kind of like Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade. Choose a cup. Alright, the cup of life. Eternal life, that's it, the cup of eternal life. I've been trying to find the darn thing, but anyways, I've got to get back to doing that. See you later.